There's a technique that's not taught in this lesson, but I'm not sure if you've heard of it before, and it's useful for 2 by 2. Did I teach you guys last year the FOIL word? FOIL? You know FOIL. Okay, so 2 by 2. If you have 2 by 2, I'm going to give you an example of what that might look like. N plus 7, N plus 5. The word FOIL stands for first, outer, inner, and last. First, outside, inside, and last. And what it is referring to is the location of the terms within the binomial. Okay? So what this does is it gives you an order to ensure that everything gets multiplied. Okay? If you multiply the first 2 terms, it's n times n, which is n squared, right? N squared. If you multiply the outer 2 terms, that's n and 5. Those are the terms on the outside, okay, from each other. And that would be positive 5n. The terms on the inside, 7 and n. These are the inner terms in relationship to one another. Positive 7n. And the last 2 terms, 7 and 5, which is positive 35. So the way I listed it is the result. Okay? The result of multiplying the first 2 was n squared. The result of multiplying the outer 2 was 5n. The result of multiplying the inner 2 was 7n. And the result of multiplying the last 2 was 35. Okay? FOIL. First, outside, inside, last. Then you add all that together. N squared. Notice we can just add these 2 terms together. You guys see that? 7n and 5n are the same thing. So 7 plus 5 is 12n. There's your answer. Okay? The verb I use to explain this is foiling. And if you give me an answer that you messed up, I might write, you didn't foil, which means you might have forgotten to multiply something by something. Okay? That's foiling. You can't use it for 3 by 2 because there's 3 in one and there's 2 in another. Do you guys want to do another FOIL example real quick? I'm going to do one more anyway. N plus 6, N minus 2. You guys see that? What's the result of multiplying the first 2 terms? Say again? N squared. N times n is n squared. What's the result of multiplying the outer terms? Negative 2n. How about the inner 2 terms? Positive 6n. Last? Negative 12. Combine those 2 and you'll end up with n squared plus 4n minus 12. Okay? If you don't like to FOIL and you prefer to do it 2 on top, 2 on the bottom, that vertical technique, have at it. But I guarantee you foiling is going to become your friend as we do more and more of these. Okay? Today you're